Hey guys, for this video I'm going to show you how to stitch a really simple type of bee that you can add just as a nice little touch to any embroidery project. I add them all the time to hats and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to start by showing you how to do a really small one, and then a medium-sized one, and a large one. So for the small bee, we're going to be starting off using black, and I'm using 2 strands of floss that are doubled over. I believe this is a size 5 needle that I'm using. So starting from underneath, I'm going to start at this little bee's bum and pulling my floss all the way through. And I'm just making a teeny tiny little stitch. And then I'm going to jump up to the first black stripe. Push it through. And jump up to the next one. And these are just like straight stitches or satin stitches that I'm doing. And we'll do a couple over here to give them a little head. And I'm jumping down and I'm going to give him just teeny tiny little legs. Perfect. So with the same amount of floss, I'm going to be filling in the yellow stripes. And just a reminder, that's just 2 strands doubled over. One more. And I'll just finish it off by adding some wings. I'm using all 6 strands of floss here. It's a light blue color and it's doubled over. So I'm just going to come up at the top of the wing, do a straight stitch, pull it all the way through, jump up to the other one, and repeat the same thing. For my medium-sized bee, I'm using 4 strands of floss doubled over. So I'm just going to repeat the exact same process, starting at the little bum and making a small stitch. And jumping up to the next stripe. And then give them a couple stitches for the head. And I'm actually going to leave the little feet because I am going to do them using 2 strands of floss just so they look a little bit thinner. And so I've switched to my yellow and I'm using the same 4 strands of floss doubled over. And I'm adding my wings with the same amount of floss, but this time instead of just doing 1 stitch, I think I'll do 2 just to make the wings look a little bit thicker. Perfect. And I've gone back to 2 strands of floss doubled over just to do these little legs. And while I have that, I'm going to do the legs on my largest size bee as well. So for the large bee, I'm using all 6 strands of floss doubled over. And again, as always, I'm starting from the bee's little bum here, doing a small stitch, and then jumping up to the first stripe. And so, yeah, just to reiterate, these are just meant to be super simple bees. You probably wouldn't use them if you were working on a piece with a lot of detail, but just as a nice little thing that you can add as a nice accent to your work. And do 3 stitches on this guy because his head is bigger than the others. I'm using all 6 strands of yellow as well. And lastly, for the wings, again, all 6 strands of floss. And for these, I think I'm going to do 3. There we go. So super simple, an easy way to make 3 sizes of bee to add to any project. And yeah, I hope you guys found that useful and maybe you'll use them in your work. Thanks for watching.